Welcome back, students. In the previous session, we have learnt about what is chemical change, how it results into chemical reaction, and one chemical reaction with the help of one activity, that is 1.1. Today, we will discuss how to write chemical equation of any chemical reaction that has taken place. So we are doing chapter number 1, that is chemical reactions and equations. Now we are at session number 2. So students, now I am expecting from all of you to take out one notebook and pen to make your notes side by side. Okay. So now the question arises, how do we determine whether a chemical reaction has taken place or not? So there must be few points, or we can say there must be a criteria, no? So that we will know whether there is a chemical reaction or not. So there are 4 major points that we need to keep in our mind. First is change in state. If there occurs change in state, then we can say that there is a chemical reaction that has taken place. For example, if we combine hydrogen, that we know that it exists in the gaseous form, that's why I've written G in brackets below hydrogen, plus O2, which is also exists in gaseous form, reacts to form, arrow means they both reacts to form H2O, and we know that water exists in liquid form in nature. सो देयर अकर्स चेंज इन स्टेट. पहले हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन किस फॉर्म में थे? गैशियस फॉर्म में. तो वो दोनों रिएक्ट करके किस फॉर्म में चेंज हो गए? लिक्विड फॉर्म में. तो एक केमिकल रिएक्शन हुई कि क्यों हुई? क्योंकि स्टेट क्या हो गई हमारी? चेंज हो गई. सो फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज चेंज इन स्टेट. So our next point is change in color. Whenever there occurs change in color from reactant to products, then we can say that there is a chemical reaction. As you know that we have written reactants on our left hand side and products on our right hand side. So for example, I am taking silver chloride, AgCl, which is silver in color, which reacts in the presence of sunlight to form Ag, that is silver plus chloride, and the color of silver is grey. So color changes from silver to grey. That means there occurs a chemical reaction. You can take other example also, as it is given in your book, when lead nitrate reacts with potassium iodide. That you will find out what will be the change in the color. That is your homework. Okay. Third point is evolution of gas. Whenever there occurs any evolution of gas, then we can say that there occurs a chemical reaction. For example, if I have taken calcium carbonate, it reacts to form, or we can say dissociates into calcium oxide plus CO2, and we know that CO2 is a gas. तो जब भी किसी गैस की एवोल्यूशन होती है, कोई भी गैस रिलीज होती है, उस टाइम पे भी क्या होती है? केमिकल रिएक्शन. एंड आवर फोर्थ पॉइंट इज चेंज इन टेम्परेचर. आप बता सकते हो मुझे ऐसी कोई रिएक्शन विच इन्वॉल्व्स चेंज इन टेम्परेचर? I have told you na exothermic reaction in our previous session. Very good. Try to remember. Very nice. That is of magnesium ribbon, burns in the presence of oxygen, reacts to form magnesium oxide plus evolution of heat, and that reaction is known as exothermic reaction. So there is change in temperature. So that reaction also determines that that is a chemical reaction. So our 4 point is, first is change in state, second is change in color, third is evolution of gas, and fourth one is change in temperature. If any